The city of Philadelphia is one of rich history and passion, and you can always count on the latter when you step inside Lincoln Financial Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Philadelphia Eagles. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. This is Derrick Henry. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And it's third down.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Ball carrier.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, and defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack.
9 yards. It's second down.
They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
23-yard line.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jannard Avery. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
It's second down.
To try again after the sack. Jackson trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. He's at the 30. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Short throw pick-6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the pick-6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off near the 42. So that is 3 interceptions now in this 1st half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 32 on the play.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Now Sanders. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The ball carrier.
Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded in the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. 20, 10. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. We're at 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Forced out to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
30-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. His throw caught right around the 6. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goedert, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
56, right there, 56. Here we go. 56.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. It's caught inside the 25. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play that time for the Titans. 57 yards. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Tucker McCann to kick off for Tennessee.
McCann's got it teed up. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
On 2nd down now. It's Sanders. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Herbert now. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 20-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
At the 20-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Reagor, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down, Pop. And I just remember as a player, I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, If your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the pick...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Eagles 35, Titans 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Now Herbert following the turnover. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And now here is another interception.
He's running.
Picked off at the 17. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are?
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Eagles 42, Titans 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Loss of 9 yards. It's second down.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their own 46. Second half begins with a run by Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up
play action. It's Jackson.
At the 45-yard line.
He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. The open man is Smith. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. A first down carry for Henry. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They go play action with Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And the Titans first down.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Jannard Avery in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Second down.
After the sack on first down, Jackson, he will find Davis. That's complete. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. From the gun, Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Number 83.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and that'll bring up second down.
But I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
This ball complete to Rager. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Jalen Rager. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver, although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's got this down to the 35. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
That'll be caught. Rager with it. That one goes for 24 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. Herbert throwing again. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off down at the 2. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. They needed a break break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever.
42. Titans 21.
Herbert off of play action. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep here for Watkins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Tennessee getting the 1st down on a big play of 18 yards.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Titans.
From the gun, it's Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Number 11, A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. McCann's got it teed up. This will make it into the end zone. And Hall not going to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now he's going to go deep down the left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Able to get there and pick it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Now Jackson on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Jackson's
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 3 yards the gain there. Second down.
2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On third down, Jackson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Well, Fletcher Cox, he's been doing this for a lot of years, and another sack to his ledger there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 14. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. They'll take over just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And a big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Jackson will throw again. Being chased out left. And this is going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Darius Slay with a pick. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Play action. It's Herbert.
At the 46-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 49. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
So this likely just to get the final score a bit closer given the time remaining, but they'll have a go for 2 here. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. But he will not be able to bring it back. My goodness, what a bizarre ending. The kind of decision that could get a quarterback released before he gets back to the locker room. But fortunately for him and his crew, the ball game is over. And Charles, in this one, the 4th quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated. Probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out, and I know we didn't on air, but mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one that put them in a position to put the real pressure on them down the stretch.
So for the Eagles, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week as Washington comes to town. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they drop below 500 to 2-3.